Many thanks indeed. Let's now move on to another story that is equally very important. Change is coming and it is already knocking at our doors. The National Transport and Safety Authority is drafting a new curriculum for driving schools. Now, the curriculum, which is expected to be complete in the next 6 months, is expected to enhance road safety by creating a new culture among drivers, which is really needed at this particular time in the country. This will see all the drivers, if you're a driver, retrained and retested after every 3 years. Let's take a look.
Over 3,000 people lose their lives in road traffic crashes every year. The majority of these people are vulnerable road users, pedestrians, motorcyclists and cyclists. In addition, nearly 1/3 of deaths are among passengers. Many of these accidents are attributed to careless driving.
After maybe getting experience, they try to shade what they were taught while at driving schools, and even when we still insist while they are being tested, to keep on following what they are told. But after some time, they tend to forget.
With the aim of curbing the rise in traffic accidents, the National Transport Safety Authority has drafted a new curriculum for driving schools, a move that has been embraced by the driving test unit superintendent at the traffic headquarters.
Now everything is changing. The world is changing, and we must move on, even technology. Like now, you see, in the old curriculum, we did not have motorbikes as a public service vehicle. But now it is a public service and it is operating on our Kenyan roads. Therefore, before it is provided for in the licensing, FG, but it was not meant for public service vehicle as a public service vehicle. So we need to make sure that those riders are trained and they qualify, and they also are able to adhere to the rules that are governing the FG license.
The new training guideline will also weed out rogue driving schools and trainers. The curriculum is expected to create a new culture among drivers that will enhance road safety.
It doesn't need a police officer to be there for someone to follow the rules. You will discipline yourself. The driver will be able to discipline himself and drive at the required speed. Because, like, an example is the Thika Superhighway. We've got indications, and it is very clear at what stretch, what speed are you supposed to be driving at.
The introduction of the new curriculum means that every driver will be retrained and retested afresh after 3 years before his or her license is renewed. Other measures that the government has taken to reduce road accidents include a camera surveillance to keep watch on the traffic offenders and proposing tough laws for those who fail to use the footbridges.